Hi, welcome to Highlands TV. I'm Michael Alec. Long time no see. Hey, Aussie. We're down here today at the Escarpment Wildlife Sanctuary, just on top of the escarpment actually, in Robertson, looking out over the fantastic ocean. We're down here to talk to Kirsten and Woody, the owners of this wildlife sanctuary, to talk about their work here with orphaned, injured and sick animals. Is this little girl got a name?
No, you want to name her?
I don't know. I can't. That feels like a big responsibility.
No, not really. What's your girlfriend's name?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
His
What's your
girlfriend's
mom's?
name's Tulip.
Tulip. Oh, we can call her Tulip.
No. She
What's
looks.
your wife's name?
Cassie.
Catherine?
Cassie.
Oh, Cassie. Oh,
Yeah,
look, we just call her Cassie.
Let's call her Cassie. Name her after the great lady herself. All right, so we're here with Kirsten and the newly named Cassie. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you.
Fantastic. How did you come to fall in love with animals?
Oh, well, I was always in love with animals, but when I grew up as a child, I was never able to have animals. That was back in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came to Australia, I was working in Sydney and said one time I'd like to do wildlife work. And I got semi-retired and I started looking after possums and in Sydney and birds, and up to my armpits the cages were full. And when we moved to the country, I continued with wombats and kangaroos. She came in a week ago and she was attacked all by herself. The mother was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
And got attacked, so as you see here in the back.
Oh no.
So we cleaned all the wounds, clipped back the fur, and I had to wash her actually because she was so muddy and we have to watch out for any infections. So I checked up with the vet and we administered antibiotic. Oh dear, yeah. And it's so precious. You know, back home we don't have any wildlife left, so it's really important for us to maintain the habitat and look after these little fellows, otherwise we end up the same and don't have any wildlife left anymore.
Yeah. We're here with Woody, the owner and manager of the escarpment. How are you doing, Woody?
Yeah, travelling fairly well, thanks.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell us about the farm you've got going here.
Well, yes, there's a lot to it, a lot more than I thought. We, both Kirsten and I came down from Sydney about 8 years ago, and we fell in love with the place and decided we'd take it on and move into it. And our passion, or mainly Kirsten's passion for animals, led us into the rescue, rehabilitation and release of wildlife. So we have a mixed bag here. We've got sheep and goats, which are permanent pets, and then we have the steady stream of animals in care, being wombats and macropods, which are the kangaroos, wallaroos and wallabies. Mm-hmm. And it's 14 acres of things that they're doing.
Wow, okay. So you're out there mowing the lawns and things, and or do the horses and kangaroos keep the grass down?
Well, we've got the sheep and the goats.
Yep.
To keep that down.
You must get a lot of sort of enjoyment out of your job, having to wake up every morning and be able to care for them.
Yeah, it is rewarding, but you have to get up every morning at 5 o'clock. There's no way in sleeping in, and whenever you're going out for dinner, so it's either you take a tiny little one with you, or you have to come later, or you have to come leave earlier. It's just the world, our world is revolving around the animals.
But it's got to be a beautiful world.
It is rewarding when you see down at the bottom when the 10 kangaroos come hopping towards you. It's just, we've done that. It is a beautiful feeling, and that they're healthy and we can let them go at some stage is beautiful.
And you run a B&B here, don't you?
Well, yes, it's accommodation. We provide accommodation self-catered for people who want to take a break from whatever they're doing. Usually from the suburban area, they can get a rural experience.
So, what should someone do if they find a wounded animal?
Yes, it's a bit daunting sometimes to come across it. It could be wounded. It might just be orphaned. It might be in an unusual habitat, and they may not have the skills to be able to, or the confidence to be able to approach it. So they should get in contact with a wildlife rescue organisation, which would be Wildlife Rescue.
There you go. Thank you.
Maybe whenever you're now traveling around and you see a dead animal on the side of the road, maybe you stop the car and check for any pouches. That helps us out a lot.
Yeah.
Just make sure your safety comes first.
Well, it's been a great day down here at the escarpment. We've been able to admire a fantastic view and see and hold some great little animals. We've learnt a lot, we've seen a lot, and I hope you'll come and see and learn a lot here as well. I'm Michael Alec for Highlands TV, signing off.